Welcome, Leo. This is Solomon. I do want to welcome you to your reading for June of 2018, dealing with your love life. So let's look into 5 cards into what you might be experiencing and dealing with. All right, and we're going to do overall energy and theme, the personal energy coming towards you, your response, advice, outcome for Leo and love for June 2018. All right. Overall energy and theme: rest, reflecting on a past choice, a person, a decision. Many times this is like back and forth. If you've been drained from something emotionally, if you've been doing a lot last month, this is the time to reflect on certain things and to kind of gather your thoughts. When I think about this, I believe like last month there was a lot of energy and maybe in your 11th house, if I'm not mistaken, when the sun moves into Cancer, maybe towards the end of the month. For a lot of you, that's going to activate energy in your 12th house. So a lot of you're moving towards that energy of kind of letting go, you know, where you face secrets, fears that you might deal with. A lot of energy to, you know, kind of replenish yourself before you are to move back into your birthday month. So think about with the 4 of Swords here. Try to get some rest, try to reflect. And this is something that a lot of you are doing. Now, the energy of person coming towards you is the 7 of Swords, and they're not being honest whether this is how they feel about you. If this is your energy, you're not being honest towards another person about how you might be feeling about them. Something is going on, something is pretty much off, and because it's aggravating, because you might be annoyed by it, it tells you to rest, you know, to reflect on certain things and try not to be in your head, try not to be too overly emotional about certain things, and allow things to happen as they might. All right, so somebody is being dishonest. That particular person is not honest with you, whether it's communicating on how they might feel. Now, your response is being indecisive. You're not really sure whether or not to open up to them. You're not sure whether or not to reveal your feelings or emotions because you could be manipulated. Whether or not you're doing this or someone is doing this to you, you're just not sure where you stand. So it's kind of back and forth with what to do. Your advice: you got the 10 of Cups here. Many of you, this is where someone is not being completely honest with you. They may be in a relationship, they might be married. For many of you though, you are in a relationship, you are married, but your partner is kind of doing other things, and you might feel like they're not coming back, they're not really being devoted, or they're faithful to you. So this is like testing your might, you know, testing how strong you can be through the uncertainty that you are going through. So this is to kind of embrace this, to be happy with yourself, focus on the home, your emotional self, and focus on yourself if you really can't pull your partner around to kind of to build on the connection right now. And then we have the outcome of death. Death is usually where you go through some kind of transformation, where you move on, you let go of an unhealthy relationship, a pattern that you might have of always, you know, digging to really figure out whether your partner is being honest, whether it's going through a process of trusting yourself, trusting that things will work out between you and another person. And for some of you, this is the loss of a loved one. You're still coping with that, you're moving on. You know, if you were married, you know, you moved on from your partner because they crossed over to the other side. If you're going through that kind of healing and you're not able to move into a new relationship because you're still mourning or you're still healing from the previous one, that could be something that you're going through, maybe with a Scorpio for some. So let's see, clarify the 4 of Swords for Leo. That's 4 of Swords for Leo for June 2018. You're thinking about, I feel, water sign, maybe a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer for some. Others of you, you're just trying to regain your emotional balance. I feel where, you know, previous month your energy may have been a bit scattered, communicating a lot, doing a whole bunch of different things, maybe just up and down, not really certain of what to do. So this tells you to embrace that self-love, or embrace the love that you have for another person that you might still be thinking about, whether you moved on from them or you're anticipating a connection with them. Clarify the 7 of Swords for the energy of person coming towards you. Clarify the 7 of Swords. Okay. Yeah, they're being so, say for instance, they reject you, or they say that they don't want to be with you when honestly they truly do, or they're still attracted to you or want to be around you, but they may be distant or a bit cold, and they just may want their space. And for some of you, they may be feeling like that. If you turn them down, you said I'm not ready, they may be saying, well, I'm done, you know, and I don't really want you, but they're just giving off the energy that you're giving towards them. So that could be something that some of you are going through. Clarify the 10 of Cups for Leo. Yeah, this tells you that your partner might be working on financial security, trying to do things on their own. It could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus that they are dealing with, that they are with now. For some of you, might be thinking about that. But I feel like this is a financial stall, so to speak. Clarify Death. Whoa, yeah. That moving on, letting go, going through healing, and trying to forgive them for being dishonest with you. Forgive yourself if you've been dishonest with somebody else, you hurt somebody else, even if it's guilt that you've dealt with. This tells you to let go and release yourself from that particular person. All right. For many of you, you have moved on from that person, and you're still thinking about them because maybe they've made some changes that you wish they had made while you two were together. Now you're not. It's like, darn, you know, why can you do that then? So let's see messages for Leo for June 2018. Energy for Leo for June 2018. New love. It says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings, and for many of you, this is embracing that. With death being there, you got the 5 of Cups. This is healing a rift. This is maybe a renewal in your love life as well for many of you. So there could be someone new that you are meeting as you move on from somebody, and I feel like that's anticipation, a secret relationship or something like that. Messages for Leo and love for June 2018. And attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, and many of you might not be in the mood to really enjoy yourself all that much. You're going to try to, but I feel at times you're going to go back and forth with taking a rest, doing certain things, going to work, dealing with an emotional matter, but you might be able to handle it much better than you handled it last month. So this tells you to try to be you really enjoy yourself, and then if you're single or you're trying to pull that person in, it tells you to, you know, embrace that confidence and reassurance within yourself to know that if, you know, they really want to be in your life, then they'll make the effort, or they'll do so when they need to. So that's going to be a reading. I do hope that the messages did help you out. Lots of love, lots of light to you, tons of healing vibes. I wish you the very best, and you can always go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for you. Have a good one.